for Alan Vincent.
Well, the interesting thing, Jesse, is that, I mean, like Alan's been raising with very little, and Garcia's calling them with just slightly better and very little. He's making a career out of it.
Check.
10.
10,000.
He's not. No, he's not. Oh,
Oh.
oh my God.
Vincent can't help but smile. This does seem to be a bit of a Twilight Zone. Vincent needs a 4 or 6. Should he go all in here, Parg?
Check.
Well, I think he's not sure how to play his teammate.
All in.
Oh, this is a great bet. This is showing a lot of heart.
Well, he's not short in the heart, Alan.
19,000.
If it's in proportion to the rest of them, it's got to be huge. Oh my God, he's not really continuing. Well, this is so unfortunate for Alan Vincent.
Well, he's feeling a bit out of it now. He's going to feel even worse when he sees what his teammate has called him with, Parg. And
Well played.
Alan Vincent doesn't realize he's drawing quite live here to 6 cards in the deck.
I think when all the Italian
Lead
hopes
on you, Al.
depending on this river card.
I've got a chance. I didn't think I had any chance.
There's 6 cards in the deck for Alan Vincent, who is all in right now for this 82,000 pot. It needed to be a 4 or 6. It wasn't. And Italy is down to just one man. It's the football up-and-comer, Alan Vincent, out.
I tell you, this is one interview I'm not going to miss.
Alan Vincent's last hand caught bluffing by his own teammate. The queen high, good. And the river no help. Pair of 8s with an ace queen, beating the 2-8 with the ace 9. Alan, you had a chance to talk tactics with your teammate after the second level. What did you say?
Well, we spoke in different dialects, and we got our tactics mixed up. I kept on telling him to call and raise, but not me. But he must have thought I meant me.
You were quite surprised that last hand. Obviously, you thought you were drawing dead, but you had a couple live cards there.
I couldn't believe I still had a chance. Right, but then again, I had no chance. So.
Well, Wesley Garcia going to be carrying the flag for Italy right now. What does he have to do to take down the 3 Northern Irish players?
Hope there's a raid.
This is fantastic stuff, isn't it?
Alan Vincent, it was the first time anyone ever got taken out of a poker tournament, had to surrender his belt.
Yeah, I think stripping of the captain's armband was the final indignity. I'm sure he'd prefer to put it around Wesley's neck rather than on his arm. And he may still well do. I think Wesley Garcia will do well to hang in here as long as possible and hope that Alan goes away.
Button play here for Martin Smith. And free option now for Wesley Garcia. And he's going to raise. He's going to put the pressure on Norman Whiteside.
4,000 more.
Not a great man to be trying to put the pressure on.
Footballer on footballer. Whiteside's got chips to defend. Wouldn't he love to be the hero here?
And if a 9 comes in this flop, it could be...
Check.
It's come a pair for Norman,
5,000.
who wastes no time in getting busy.
Call.
And Wesley Garcia down to some kind of running straight.
And this is a new tactic from Garcia. He's actually starting to call guys in white shirts.
Check.
Well, a 5 or 10 would now make Wesley Garcia the winning hand. Just slightly missed. It'll be interesting to see what will happen if Garcia bets.
Check. 5,000.
It's been a pretty spectacular call. Garcia has now come up with a new tactic. He's looking at his cards.
Call.
He has called it. Might be a bit of an experience here, Parg. I think it probably was. He may have actually...
Connor Tate.
Norman Whiteside betraying no emotion there. Happy to get that call.
Which is more than be said for Connor
That would have
Tate.
paid off.
And you know, I mean, the Northern Irish players, Connor Tate and Martin Smith, they've been in lots of spots before, but playing with Wesley Garcia here, I guess the strategy is ABC, Parg. You don't want to get fancy, do you?
Well, I wouldn't fight a bluff him if I were
Raised to 10,000 total. Pass.
You know, Garcia, he's shown a lot of heart
He
here.
certainly
you know?
has.
I mean, he's a nice kid.
Call.
And ace king here for Norman Whiteside.
You know, anybody looking in at home that plays a little bit of poker and is having a bit of a laugh at Wesley Garcia, maybe you should start thinking that maybe some of the poker players wouldn't be too hot on a football field.
Yeah, good point. This is a huge flop for Connor Tate. It's a straight flush draw, Parg, and Norman Whiteside has top pair. They could get a lot of chips in here.
They
5,000.
certainly could.
Call.
Connor taking the conservative route.
A spade or a 10 is what Tate is looking for. Individual prize still very live here. And that's a big card for Norman Whiteside. He'll have to stick a big bet in if he wants to shake Connor.
10,000.
Is that going to be big enough, Parg?
No.
Call.
He's given Connor got a 5-1 about his money there.
River card. Tate on the draw. For Northern Ireland, that jack has not helped.
I think Norman will probably bet another 10 or 15,000 here.
Just waiting for the signal for the dealer. It is his speak first.
4,000.
I'm a bit worried about the jack, perhaps.
Not very worried about it.
Pass.
And the jack was a little bit scary. If Norman Whiteside does scare it, it's news to me.
Two pair well
Margin at
accumulated
6,000,
there
6,000.
for Norman
We'll
Whiteside.
change the dealer.
And Mad Marty Wilson, the tournament director, says raise the blinds, raise the limits. It is 1, 2, 3. Northern Ireland. They have got 531,000 of the chips in play. Wesley Garcia from Italy. Will the big blinds perhaps help him out?
Well, I was about to say that, Jesse. I mean, the bigger the blinds, the better for Wesley, because he's right up against it here. He's not long got a very short stack, but he's playing against a couple of top players.
This is a $400,000 tournament, besides the glory of being the best of the 16 nations selected in this finals. And right now, Northern Ireland looking strong to hit that final 8, which is just shaping up to be tremendous lineup.
Pass.
You know, these guys are used to playing for big money, but I guarantee you, when you put on that shirt of your country, you forget about the money and start playing for the glory.
Check.
Check.
To be honest
No
with you, most of
raise.
the guys who have walked in here didn't even ask or know what the prize pool was. They just wanted to win it for.
There's some of them don't even know there is a prize.
Well, Parg, this is very serious as far as the Northern Irish
10,000.
chip balance is concerned. Connor Tate has flopped top pair, but he's nearly drawn dead. It's 2 pair for Smith.
Call.
Oh, and Marty's
Call.
reeling them in. Yes.
This is great, and Whiteside needs a 10 for a straight. What if the 10 comes?
Oh, a flush draw now for Connor Tate.
Can he find a way to check
Check.
this?
I think Marty probably bet about 20,000.
20,000. Pass.
I think we're going to...
Called.
The last thing Connor wants to hit here is a 6. It's a real trouble card for him. I think he preferred something in the diamond department.
This pot's big, 88,000. And that was Norman Whiteside's card, Parg.
Just a little too late.
20,000.
Well, this is interesting for Tate. This is one of those bets, Parg, that's so attractive.
Yeah, it's just niggly, isn't it?
And I believe Connor knows it.
Greeks and gifts springs to mind. He's